evening, everyone, and welcome to the induction ceremony for Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society here at Moraine Valley Community College. You guys gotta have to bear with me, I got a little bit of a cold, so I'm gonna do the best I can. My name is Tim Stair, and I'm the president of the Alpha Iota chapter, and very excited for you to be here tonight. And I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for joining us tonight and coming out. And I'm going to spend a second or a minute here and recognize some very special people in attendance. First, I would like to thank from our administration. We have Dr. Norma Saleh Barone. We have Mr. Chet Shaw. He's the Dean of Student Development. He's also your guest speaker tonight. And then we have Mr. Kent Marshall, the Assistant Dean of Student Life. Then we also have, come on in, Anthony. We'll do Anthony there. He's one of our two international regional officers from Illinois here. He is the Vice President of the Northeastern Illinois region. He literally just walked in the door. We just got him from the train station, so good time. And then we have Nicole Holm. She's the Vice President for the Northern region. And I would like to welcome Demetrius and Kim, Demetrius Robinson and Kim Gold. They work very close with us, so they're very important to us at Phi Theta Kappa. And now I'm going to share with you our mission statement. The purpose of Phi Theta Kappa is to recognize and encourage scholarship among two-year college students. To achieve purpose, Phi Theta Kappa provides our members with opportunities for the development and leadership in service and intellect, climate to exchange ideas and ideals, lively fellowship for our scholars, and stimulation of our interest in continuing academic excellence. And at this point, I'm going to hand it over to Justina Papalet, our Vice President of Service, to introduce our guest speaker.
Hello, everyone. I have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker for this evening, Mr. Chet Shaw. Chet Shaw is currently holding the role of Dean of Student Services at Moraine Valley Community College. Prior to becoming the Dean, he recently held the role of Assistant Dean of Student Life and Judicial Affairs at Moraine Valley. His 11 years of experience in higher education includes work in both the 2- and 4-year settings, including his previous role as Director of Retention at Elmhurst College. Prior to joining the Moraine Valley Community College in 2008, Chet had held many important roles and positions in the area of student affairs. Such roles included Recruitment and Retention Manager at Wabansie Community College, Academic Advisor at Benedictine University, Enrollment Coordinator at National Louis University, and Manager of the Minority Transfer Enrollment Center at Wabansie Community College, just to name a few. His educational background includes a BA in Marketing from Illinois State University, an MBA from National Louis University, and coursework for a doctorate in higher education and organizational change. Chet has served as the keynote speaker for multiple events and has passion for speaking with others about diversity, inclusion, leadership, change management, and motivation. Please join me as we welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Chet Shaw.
Good evening. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I was wondering who she was talking about for a minute. But first of all, once again, my name is Chet Shaw, Dean of Student Services. I just want to say I'm so elated to be here tonight. This is a wonderful occasion, and we're recognizing academic excellence. So before we get started, I think if those who want to stand, if you would please stand so we can give our inductees a round of applause. If you don't mind. Thank you for doing that. That was also time to get me ready for the PowerPoint here too. Okay, well the purpose of that, number one, was to recognize definitely our inductees for academic excellence. The other reason for that is one reason I can tell my vice president I received a standing ovation, so thank you very much for that as well too. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about creating your pathway, towards leadership and building your legacy. I want to tell you a little bit about my background. You heard a little bit from the wonderful kind of introduction and what have you, but I wanted to tell you I'm very impressed by your academic excellence and what you're currently doing. When I was in your shoes, I didn't have the academic excellence such as you. Actually, in fact, I was a 2.0 student, and I was happy with that. The reason being, my focus was on athletics. I was more of an athletic student than a student athlete. So I had to change my focus, and I didn't do that until I went to the community college. I started to surround myself with the right individuals. You'll hear me say this a lot. Show me your friends and I'll tell you your future. You are who you hang around. So if you aspire to be a doctor, a lawyer, whoever you want to be or whatever you want to be, surround yourself with those individuals now. And that's very key. That helped me out a ton. After doing well at Waubonsie Community College, earning my associate's degree, I transferred to Illinois State. Earned a bachelor's in business marketing. After that, didn't know what I wanted to do. I started off in banking for some time. After banking was great, but it wasn't for me. I was fortunate to get a position in higher education, and after that experience, my Minority Transfer Center, I realized this is my passion. I felt like I was giving making an impact and giving back. That was my passion. So that being said, I also realized that if I wanted to continue and be the best leader I can be and advance my career, I had to continue on with my education. I talked about being a student athlete or athletic student, however you want to approach it. My dream was to be in the NBA. I thought I was a great player, but there was a million other players much better than me, and I had to learn that. So I had to turn my MBA dream to an MBA, a Master's of Business Administration, and that was my focus. And now I'm here to say that someone that was told you're not college material, final stages of my doctoral program, so hopefully this year I'll be Dr. Shaw. So the moral of that story and my background is to encourage you, if I can do it, you can do it as well. But you must know your goals, set your goals, and continue to reach as high as you can reach. So now that you know a little bit about me, we'll move forward. It was already kind of mentioned, but I thought the focus of Phi Theta Kappa, we're celebrating Phi Theta Kappa and the inductees, so I thought I'd talk about some of the benefits. With Phi Theta Kappa, definitely development of leadership and service, engagement and intellectual climate and exchange of ideas is very key. Continuing academic excellence, being surrounded by others, recognition for academic accomplishments, and gaining experience. It's kind of a service, civic engagement, giving back to the community, kind of a democracy initiative that we focus on here at Moraine Valley Community College. Most importantly, for those of you that may be transferring, sometimes some schools have automatic scholarships for those that are Phi Theta Kappa members, so you want to take advantage of that as well, which is very important. I think this is also important as we talk about leadership and creating your pathway towards building your legacy. The 4 hallmarks of Phi Theta Kappa, which include scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. Now, let's talk a little bit about leadership. I've taken a bunch of leadership courses and seminars, and there's always a discussion. Are leaders born or are they made? Well, I'm here to tell you I don't know the answer to that. I've seen leaders leaders on both sides. But what I can tell you is some of the characteristics that you need to be a great leader. So kind of taking a creative approach, and you can see in blue the word leadership, kind of breaking it down to some of the characteristics you must have or want to consider to be an excellent leader. So L is leading by serving others, giving back to the community, your environment, serving the greater good. It's kind of that servant leader model. Effective communicator, being able to write and speak well. Ability, to relate to a diverse environment. You're going to be surrounded by other leaders and other followers that come from different backgrounds. How are you going to be able to relate to be successful? Decision making, being ethical, respectful of others, and gaining that respect and being respectful of others. Self-awareness. What I mean by that is really understanding your strengths and also your weaknesses so that you can build them. Having a vision. Where are you going? What direction? Integrity and being persuasive. Good leaders are able to sell themselves and their ideas. You're not going to have followers if they don't believe in your plan or believe in you. So you want to be persuasive. Are we okay so far? Okay? All right, now at this time, to give us a better understanding of leadership, I would like to show a 2-minute video, just kind of quick, to help us further define leadership. Now, hopefully I don't mess up the technology. Hopefully this works. That pretty much helps to help define what a leader should be. That being said, are you a leader? Ask yourself that question. So now that we watched that video, I would like to focus our attention on creating your pathway towards building your legacy. Oftentimes, if we think of successful businesses such as Nike, Moraine Valley, and others, they have a strong mission statement, a vision, core values to help guide. As individuals, are we doing that? So one exercise I would like to share with you as you build your legacy is something called Me Incorporated, Me Inc. And I hope outside of here you kind of think about this because it will help you in the long run, whether it's going for a job or helping you complete your education. that will consist of ask yourself the question, what is my mission, my vision, core values? What are my goals and objectives? What are your strengths? And what unique skills do you have that may be different than others? Competitive advantage. And I won't read through all of this, but I've done this. And my mission is hopefully to be the best person and best leader I can be in higher education by serving a role as a mentor to other students. And really, I'm kind of reading this in short, commitment to improving myself continuously and meeting the needs of a diverse student population. With that in mind, also helping with Illinois, especially improving retention and completion rates for all students. In addition, my vision is similar, but it's meeting the current and emerging student needs. Also using my educational and professional background to help me be the best mentor, best leader I can be. And some of my core values, I won't read them all, but spiritual and humble, positive attitude. I don't know if you've ever been around a leader that's negative. You tend to follow that negativity, but a good leader is going to stay positive even through challenging times, which is very key. Responsible. Being somewhat of a new father, that was 19 months ago, so I need to kind of revise that, but somewhat of a new father, but also being an effective communicator and collaborator. Lastly, a few years ago, we were able to kind of identify our strengths through a tool called Strength Finder and Strength Plus. After taking this test, I was able to find out that I'm an achiever, responsible, positive, relator, and arranger. And these are great qualities to have as a leader. Lastly, in closing, so we can move on with the induction ceremony, I have a couple volunteers. We're going to do a quick exercise real quick. If I can have Demetrius Robinson. Normally I would get someone out of the audience, but you're dressed so nice, and for safety measures, I don't want anybody to get hurt. So we'll have Demetrius and Kent Marshall perform an exercise here. And this is talking about reaching your highest potential before we conclude. What I would like at this time, and I do apologize, we wanted to do it up front, but there wasn't enough room, so I hope everyone can see. But what we're going to do is have our leader, Phi Theta Kappa leader, Demetrius Robinson. Can we have you jump? Jump as high as you can. Pretty good. Let's give him a round of applause. Demetrius, let's have you try that again. Let's see if you can reach your highest potential and try a little higher. Okay, a little bit higher. Okay, about the same. Now at this time, what we're going to do to try to motivate him a little more. Have a $10 bill we're going to put a little higher. And we're going to see if we can reach his highest potential with that $10 bill. And thank you, Mr. Kent Marshall, for your assistance. Don't let me down, Demetrius. And I do want my $10 back after the event. Mr. Marshall, can you make sure I get my $10 back after the event? Well, you're probably wondering right now, what was the purpose of that? Is he crazy? Well, I wanted to show. In life, sometimes we become complacent. We feel like we reached our highest potential. When we get to that point, we must find what motivates us to continue to strive higher. And whatever that motivation may be, great leaders find it. So I challenge you today, when you get to that point, where you feel like you reached your highest potential, you can't go any further, find that motivation so that you can reach that $10 bill and go higher than you expect. In closing at this time, I would also like to say I'm a big sports fan, as I mentioned, and Michael Irvin is a great athlete. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. But one thing he said in his Hall of Fame speech, and I think it's appropriate here tonight, there's going to be challenging times, and there's going to be times when you want to give up. But during those times, I want you to remember to get up, stand up, never give up. And once you reach your potential and you reach your goals and objectives, don't forget to give back and you help somebody else to achieve their dream. I want to thank you so much tonight. I hope you enjoyed the night, and thank you for letting me be your keynote speaker.
We'd like to present you this lovely gift and a certificate of appreciation for a wonderful speech.
Hello everyone and welcome. I want to welcome you guys tonight. We really appreciate you guys coming out. I'm going to give a brief summary of the history of Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa traces its long history to a society that originated with 6 members in 1910. The name was Kappa Phi Omicron, and it was originated at Stevens College in Columbia, Missouri. The society continued to grow, and in the spring of 1910 was one of many honor society groups in Missouri. In 1910, the leaders of the original Phi Omicron chapter decided to organize a new honorary society, the chapters of which would have many common characteristics. The name Phi Theta Kappa was chosen, and the society was incorporated in Missouri as a national organization. Founders modeled many aspects of the new society after the prestigious senior college honorary society, Phi Beta Kappa. The 8 charter colleges of Phi Theta Kappa at that time were Hardin, Stevens, Christensen, Lindenwood, Cotty, Howard Payne, Williams Wood, and Central. For the first 6 years of its life, Phi Theta Kappa combined its activity to women's junior colleges. But in 1924, the field of activity was enlarged to cover all junior colleges. In 1926, Phi Theta Kappa expanded its borders beyond Missouri. The American Association of Junior Colleges, now known as the American Association of Community Colleges, recognized Phi Theta Kappa as the official honor society of 2-year colleges in 1929. And in 1930, Margaret James Moselle became the first elected national president of Phi Theta Kappa while attending Whitworth College in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Moselle became the national secretary in 1935. She served as Phi Theta Kappa's chief executive for 50 years, retiring as its executive director in 1985. In the early years, Phi Theta Kappa membership was conferred to students at the time of graduation, and few programs and services were offered. The explosive growth of community colleges in the 1960s led Phi Theta Kappa to expand its mission to reflect the nurturing philosophy of the institutions it served. That is when the society began to induct students just like yourself into the individual chapters before graduation. Phi Theta Kappa's history of excellence continues to today. Just this year, the society has done remarkable things that reflect the exciting opportunities that come with the transformative times we live in. In 2012, Phi Theta Kappa chartered its first online chapter at Ashford University, launched a study abroad program, and chartered its first chapter in South America. I hope this short speech has helped you appreciate the opportunity you have by being a member of Phi Theta Kappa. And I'm confident that with dedicated leaders like yourself, the society will continue to grow into the future. And at this point, I would like to have my fellow officers come up and talk to you a little bit more about the hallmarks or the cornerstones of the organization. I'm going to introduce Justina Popolette, who's going to talk about the hallmark of service.
The hallmark of service in Phi Theta Kappa is very important. It's used every day of our lives, and it's important to see what we can do for our community to make it better and more fulfilling for other people in society. We, as Phi Theta Kappa members, try our hardest to serve our community to the fullest. We create events like St. Baldrick's to help young children with cancer. We have food drives to help people in need when they're starving. We try to help other people in very much like other different ways as well. Service is very important, and you can use it throughout your whole life. All the skills that you get from being helpful to others makes you a more well-rounded person. So I'd like to bring it to Kyle to explain the hallmark of scholarship. Thank you.
Thanks, Christina. And this is Kyle. I'm the Vice President of Scholarships. Scholarship is a very important hallmark in Phi Theta Kappa. By being Phi Theta Kappa members, you are more deserved to receive scholarships as you are the honor students, you are the elite of the college. And this is also one of the reasons why you join our honor society. We have good academic achievement at school, we have good GPA, and we do service for the community. That's why Phi Theta Kappa always keeps seeking scholarship opportunities for our members. And we build up connections with a lot of four-year universities for the transfer scholarships. So that's all my part for scholarships. I'm gonna pass to April to talk about leadership.
Phi Theta Kappa is built on a foundation of success. In order to achieve success, it is important to not only focus on fellowship, scholarship, and service, but to also focus on the qualities of being a good leader. As you take on the role of Phi Theta Kappa, keep in mind a key part of being an effective leader is using the mind and your heart. Exercise of this, thoroughly and honestly investigating or creating options that are truly in the best interest of all, is a key. The next step, acting in the best interest of all, often requires that the leader summon great confidence in the human spirit, great courage, and abundant hope. The leader is thus a creative optimist, but an optimist who also has highly developed abilities to be critical consumers and analyzers of information, as well as firm judges of the best course of action. My advice to you as Vice President of Leadership is to take each day and as a new day filled with opportunities to take a stance. Find what you hold near and dear to your heart and use your mind, your heart, and resources to create a good way to get others around you involved in your goal and passion. You'll be surprised how much having your mind on and your heart on will lead you through life to create multiple opportunities to achieve your goals. I am not sure who said it, but I live every day with the saying, it is better to reach for the stars and miss than reach for nothing and hit. Do not sell yourself short. Use this time to excel. I cannot wait to see what all of you have to offer as Phi Theta Kappans as you become leaders as part of this society. I'm now going to turn it over to Phil, and he's going to explain to you guys a little bit more.
Fellowship is one of the cornerstones of Phi Theta Kappa. But what is it? And what does it mean for you? Fellowship is community. It is coming together with like-minded people to accomplish a shared goal. That, in its essence, is what Phi Theta Kappa is all about. Fellowship is what makes Phi Theta Kappa a special opportunity for all members, and I can attest to that. At a commuter college, where many students come for class and go home without making much of an effort to get involved, the fellowship opportunities offered by Phi Theta Kappa have given me a chance to meet many incredible and intelligent people. I've made professional and scholarly relationships that will last a lifetime. And that is what fellowship is all about to me. And now I'm going to pass it back to April, who's going to talk a little bit more about the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa.
I figured having the emblem up might help with the explanation of what's on it. This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa, which is also shown in your programs. It consists of a golden slab keyed at the top and the bottom. The golden field refers to the golden opportunities available to society members. Since gold is the most noble of metals, it has further significance to our society, for it represents nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab, you will see and observe a black band. It represents the three ideals which band us together and make us the necessary foundation. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, which are the initials of those three Greek words, meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on one side composed of oak leaves, and on the other, laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Above the band is the presentation of the head of Athena, the goddess of learning. In the base appears the mystic Greek letters Phi, Omega, Sigma, meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning. This badge stands as our symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group. And as you will see, you'll see members of Phi Theta Kappa, we do wear our emblem on our lapels very proudly. Some of us have them, and if you don't have yours, you will be getting it very soon. While I was up here, I wanted to take the time to explain a couple other symbols of Phi Theta Kappa. One is our torch. I'm sorry, the torch isn't working. The torch is symbolic of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom, which dwells with prudence and leads the way of righteousness in the midst of paths of judgment. There also is the white rose. The white rose symbolizes purity and beauty of life, with its white buds signifying intellectual associations. And now, I'm sure you're anxiously awaiting to be inducted, so I'm going to invite Kyle up to present our candidates for induction.
I'm pleased to present our candidates for members in Phi Theta Kappa. These students have fulfilled all requirements for memberships and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, fellowship, and service as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the Alpha Iota Lambda chapter of Phi Theta Kappa in the National Honor Society. You are about to be inducted into a fellowship which embraces two-year college, not only of our own states, but for the nation and even the world. The fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Alpha Iota Lambda. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarships to which you must give of yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you. So now I'm going to pass to Tim, our president, to finish the rest of the presentation.
Thank you, Kyle. At this time, we're going to get everyone ready for induction, but we're going to have our two guests from the Illinois region, our vice presidents, Nicole Holm and Anthony Roberts, come on up. They're going to be up here to shake hands and greet everyone as they sign the book and go over the stage. And Kim Gold is going to join us. She's going to be reading everyone's names. Everyone has their names on their cards, correct?
With great honor that I get to present the 2012 inductees for Phi Theta Kappa. Charday Bland. Martin Lipinski. Fabian Cambron. Diane Casabat. Gloria Palm. Kaylee Coffey. Stephanie Parrish. Carly Snyder. Helen Bishulis. Laura Wagner. Matthew D. Matthew Maxon. Nicole Cesario. Nicole Knorr. Michael Panic. Anthony Cerna. Mallory Ebeling. Kimberly Ann Buda. Ashley Fitzgerald. Catherine Perez. Frank Gogola. Anthony Robert Ramirez. Jenna Deeb. Letitia Collins. Nancy Gill. Nick Pruden. Dominic Palella. Catherine Kovacs. Kara Kalaki. Olivia Mosley. Asil Talal. Jeannie Weber. Jacqueline Velasquez. Elizabeth Wallace. Amanda M. Howell. Anne Bryn. Shay O'Toole. Cassandra Sandoval. Catherine Drury. Alexia Marie Esparza. Lauren Smith. Alexander Jelma. Nicole Salvaggio. Mackenzie Marsh. Grace Doe. Ricky Chu. Jack Burns. Amanda Breslow. Amanda Breen. Sarah Kawaja. Mona Patel. Sarah Zeman. Patrick Gallagher. Lisa Sill. Jadwiga Szachowicz. Mary Schofield. Christopher Wessel. Leah Garrity. Mary Irone Rankin. Michael Janis. Eichstead. Benny Livolsi. Bradley Berg. Emily Talapa. Rania Shihada. Layla Shahaber. Samantha Thurstow. Sana Ali. Lama Safadi. Rebecca Sebring. Ryan Grady. Christian Finley. Kevin Morrison. Michaela Casto. Lisa Scraba. Sebastian Reginald. Ruzan Shakbar. Alexandra Spiato. Gable Lloyd Pattison. Pablo Galarza. Philip Bianco, the Vice President of Fellowship for Alpha Iota Lambda. Kyle Wong, Vice President, Scholarship, Alpha Iota Lambda. Justina Paputa, Vice President, Leadership, Alpha Iota Lambda. At this time, I'd like to present to you Demetrius Robinson, Advisor, Alpha Iota Lambda.
All right, welcome. Well, we need to give them a round of applause for being inducted. Let's give them. Come on, family. There you go. Stand up. Show them your support. They can't be supported without you, the family. So support them. Give it to them. Congratulations to our 2012 Phi Theta Kappa inductees. There you go. At this time, I'd like to invite Kayla Smith up to have our Phi Theta Kappa inductees to say the oath.
Thank you very much. Members, now that you have heard the history and ideals of Phi Theta Kappa, and they've been fully revealed to you, you can complete the pledge, which admits you to complete fellowship. Will the candidates of the membership please rise? You guys are already standing, so that's great. If you could please raise your right hand and repeat after me. It's also on your green card if you want to read along. I do solemnly pledge on this 9th day of November to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa. And I do solemnly promise to aid my fellow members in all worthy endeavors. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for your dedication to our society's ideals. Now I would love to invite the family and friends to take photos, so you're more than welcome to head over there, get excited, take some group pictures. And then I'm going to be playing the song of Phi Theta Kappa while you guys speak. It's on the back of your program.
Okay, now I need all the inductees to come back to their seats. Okay, at this time, all the Phi Theta Kappa members, please stand. The inductees, please stand. We're about to sing our Phi Theta Kappa song. Okay, the words in the back of the program. Y'all gonna say Phi Theta Kappa together. 1, 2, 3. Phi Theta Kappa. Can't hear you. Phi Theta Kappa. You may be seated. Sam for our closing.
All right, once again, I want to thank everyone for coming out. Our special guests, our administration that came out to support us tonight, and most of all, our inductees. We're so happy that you had this honor to sign the book and to be recognized by your peers and your family. At this time, we're going to open up the doors. We have some finger foods and some refreshments, and we're also going to have our t-shirts that we just got out over there too, if you guys are interested in them. And enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
One more. I just want to give a big round of applause for this Phi Theta Kappa leadership team. They did a phenomenal job of setting this all up, so let's give them a big round of applause. This is the first year out of my 8 years I didn't have to say anything. Out of 8 years I've been doing this job, I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to sing a song this year. So thank you guys so much. Thank the administration. Open the doors, let's eat. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of our Phi Theta Kappa members.